Welcome to Listen.Think.Leap, the creative movement podcast where all you need is yourself, your imagination, and a bit of space. I'm your host and dance movement teaching artist, Miss Teresa, and in today's episode, we're going to do a 4-count exploration dance. So go ahead and put your screens down, turn your volume up, and get ready to dance because it's Listen.Think.Leap. Now, before we get started, here's an important message for the grown-ups. By dancing along at home, you understand that the activities in this podcast carry a risk of injury. And if someone gets hurt or something gets damaged while participating, you will not hold Listen.Think.Leap liable. So double check to make sure any and all sharp corners, objects, slick spots, pets, and people are safely outside your dancing space. If you have to move something to make room to dance, make sure to ask a grown-up if it's okay first. If you need to adjust your dancing space, go ahead and pause the podcast now. Ready to dance? Here we go. So have you ever noticed when you or someone else hears music start to play, you start to bob your head along or tap your foot with the beat of the music? A lot of times, the popular music we like to listen to has a very even 4/4 beat, which in musical terms just means each measure of music has 4 beats in it, and each beat is 1/4 of a note. It's a very steady, even rhythm. So today, we are going to put together a very simple 4/4 dance, where we keep the same 4 steps for each measure. That itself is great for practicing listening to music and practicing your rhythm. But we are going to take it a step further and explore variations or fun different ways to change up the same moves while keeping that same 4/4 beat. If that sounds complicated, just keep dancing with me. I promise it's easier than it sounds. Start by standing or sitting tall. For our first 4 measures, let's clap 4 times. Ready to try it? Clap. 2, 3, 4. Good. Now we're going to reach our arms up high. Right, left, like you're picking apples out of a tree. Ready? Here you go. Pick an apple. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Now we're going to make our arms like wings and flap them down, up, down, up. Ready to try that? Here we go. Flap your arms down, down, up. Great. And our last measure is going to be nodding our head up and down. Here we go. Nod your head. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. That was wonderful. We're going to try to put those all together. So clapping, reaching our arms, flapping our wings, and then nodding our head. Ready to try it? Standing tall or sitting tall. Here we go. Here we go. Clap. 2, 3, 4, and pick. 2, 3, 4, and wings. 2, 3, 4, and head. 2, 3, 4. Good. Now that you have our 4/4 dance down, let's try adding a variation. How about everything has to be super small? So super small, tiny claps. Pick itty bitty apples. Flap baby word wings. And then a tiny nod of your head. Ready? Here we go. Tiny claps. 2, 3, 4. Pick little apples. 2, 3, 4. Baby word wings. 2, 3, 4. And a tiny head nod. 3, 4. Good job. Now, for our last one, we're going to make all those moves huge. I want to see giant, big claps. I want you to pick bowling ball-sized apples. Maybe do dragon wings this time. And then your whole back bends with your head. Ready to try it? Make sure you're sitting up tall. Get your arms ready. Here we go. Clap 1, 2, 3, 4, and pick bowling balls. 2, 3, 4, dragon wings. Up, and bend your whole back. Good job. Now for this last little bit, you can dance however you want to. You can run, you can march, you can skip, you can leap, you can spin. You can try and stick with this 4/4 music, bouncing, marching, jumping, or you can do your own time. Big swirls of movement, gliding through space. And start to find an ending pose and hold it for me. Keep holding it. And go ahead and relax. What did you think about our 4-4 exploration? Was it hard to keep the rhythm when we changed up how big or small we did our movements? Maybe brainstorm with a grown-up or a friend how else you can change your movement while still keeping that 4-4 pattern. Maybe try doing today's movement pattern to your favorite song to test if that song is still in 4-4 time. Well, that's it for today. But before we go, let's take 3 relaxing breaths to finish. Go ahead and breathe in and breathe out. And inhale and exhale. And one last time, breathe in and breathe out. Today's episode was produced and edited by Teresa Simpson. This episode featured music and theme song by Sander Kalmagier. For the latest Listen.Think.Leap news, check us out on Facebook and Instagram. And if you enjoyed today's podcast, consider becoming a supporter of the show at Listen.Think.Leap.com. As always, thanks for moving with me. Till next time, remember to put down your screens, get on your feet, and keep dancing, kids.